If you're looking to publish your book but are unsure of what publishers are looking for, then this is the video for you. I'm going to give you 5 trends that are affecting this year and for many years to come. This way, you can navigate this ever-changing industry and get your book published and straight into the hands of readers. Keep watching. Hello lovely writers, this video is long overdue and I apologize, but here it finally is. We are going to explore the future of publishing and emerging trends to watch out for this year and for many years to come. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. My name is Lisa and I am an author, ex-teacher, and I've also been working in the library industry for many years, which is where I still am. I have the opportunity to see firsthand what publishers are accepting and producing, and what publishers want or what readers want. Which leads me to the 5 trends in the publishing industry. Please note that this list is not from best to least or in any order whatsoever. Instead, I encourage you to take it all in as you work on your writing. Firstly, publishers are looking for immersive storytelling. In other words, show, don't tell. There was a time when storytelling had a lot of telling involved. As the reader, you experienced an event and viewed the main character from a third-person perspective. It's like having an out-of-body experience, although you're technically reading from the main character's point of view. Today, readers want to be the main character experiencing the events on a deep personal level. Think of it as putting on a virtual reality headset and getting into the head and body of the main character and tackling the problems head on. This is what publishers are looking for. They're looking for stories that allow readers to take the center stage of the book, hence you have to show what's happening instead of telling. For instance, if you're writing about a character who has just experienced a breakup, instead of telling the readers Jane was shocked and heartbroken, you'd show them through Jane's body language. A better example would be, there was a ringing in Jane's ears and her heart stopped beating. It was as if an invisible hand reached into her chest, clenched its fist around her heart, and yanked it out. The hollowness made her legs wobble and tears began to fog her vision. If you're currently working on your novel, I highly encourage you to go back into one of the chapters and change the telling events into showing ones. Secondly, publishers are looking for inclusivity and representation. Diversity and inclusion are no longer just buzzwords being thrown around the internet. They are essential for reflecting the world we live in, resonating with a wider audience. Publishers are actively seeking stories featuring characters and narratives from underrepresented backgrounds, voices, and perspectives. In other words, the world is becoming a melting pot, and publishers want to reflect this in the material that they accept and produce. As a writer, this is an advantage. You get to use your authentic voice and experiences to create stories that readers can relate to. Let's be honest, your favorite book of all time holds that place in your heart because the character is exactly like you. You found yourself and your struggles in a book. This is exactly what you want to do for your readers. Write them a book that they too can relate to and will want to read over and over again because they are the main character. Hey, we just discussed that. Coincidence? I think not. Thirdly, genre mashups and hybrid formats are on the rise. The lines between traditional genres are blurring as readers seek unique and unpredictable experiences. Such traditional genres include fantasy, romance, horror, mystery, and so on. In each group, certain elements must take place in order for that story to be considered that genre. However, with your genre mashups, also known as cross-genres or hybrids, the different elements combine, making for a more intriguing reading experience. These genres include sci-fi fantasy, romantasy, mystery thrillers, and more. Within these genres, you also have a more diverse group of people. Publishers are also accepting storytelling formats like graphic novels, interactive fiction, and podcast series or self-help books. So if you're one who naturally does not steer towards your conventional genres or boundaries, then you are in luck. So start writing your book now and get it published. A fourth trend is stepping away from tradition. Just like genres, publishing itself is changing for the better. Writers now have more say in their work, allowing them to work either independently or with hybrid publishers. Because of the competition, traditional publishers must also change their game. If you listen to older authors talk about their publishing experiences, they'll tell you that there was a time when they had zero say in their books. Once their manuscripts were accepted, the publishers did with it whatever they wanted. Today, authors get to view their book covers, they get to agree or disagree with changes that editors suggest, and they have a say in how much they want to be compensated for their work. On the topic of compensation, some authors have even gone from traditional publishing to self-publishing because they keep more profit. So what does this mean for traditional publishing houses who still want to stay in business? Give more control to the authors. A final trend is harnessing the power of community. The rise of social media and online communities have created a vibrant space for authors to engage with their readers. Therefore, publishers are looking for authors who can build a strong online presence, foster community engagement with their readers, and cultivate passionate reader bases. From a reader perspective, imagine you're trying to connect with your parent, but they leave you hanging for weeks or months. You'd be bummed. Now replace that parent with your favorite author. You'd be deeply hurt if you didn't hear back from them. And publishers are realizing this gap and wanting to close that by working with authors to keep the bond going between the writer and their readers. Yes, this does mean more work for you, the author. However, you're connecting with your readers on a deep personal level and also gaining perspective on just how important your writing is. You are a miracle worker, and that is truly the magic of writing and publishing. To sum it up, the publishing landscape is constantly evolving, demanding adaptability and innovation from authors, creating immersive stories that represent a wide range of readers, experimenting with new formats, choosing the publishing path that is right for you, and building strong online communities are essential for success in the ever-changing industry of publishing. By embracing these trends and tapping into the desires of readers and publishers, you can write stories that captivate and resonate with your readers for many, many years to come. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you need more tips and tricks on writing, check out the videos on the screen, and I will see you there. Take care and have fun reading and writing. Bye.